Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another audio, the T on NPD and relationships. So, before we get started, I want to invite you to, of course, hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button, and come follow me as we discover our destinies. To my new followers and new subscribers, welcome. To my tribe and family at large, welcome back. Thank you for visiting my media resource and finding value in something that I have to say. I appreciate your time. Listen, if you like the content that I'm bringing to you, why don't we let the YouTube community and the world know? By simply hitting that like button, it gives our family, our tribe, the greatest opportunity to grow. I am so proud of you all, my T family here. We are growing each and every day, and I tell you, my heart is overjoyed, and thank you so very much for sharing this information and for coming back day after day and seeing and looking at the content, listening to the content, watching. It lets me know that I am making a difference and we are having an impact in this world. Thank you so very much. So, today, we are going to be talking about something that I don't know if I've ever heard it termed this way, but I'm going to give it to you the way that it was given to me in my spirit. Okay, so today we are going to be discussing the narcissist's need to hover. Okay, the narcissist, their need to hover. Okay, so we all have heard about what happens, what's going on when the narcissist is coming back to hoover us. We've heard things like, well, they've gotten low on supply. We've heard that, all of which are true, by the way. We've heard about, and I even said in the Hoover Explained that no one, in my video, the Hoover Explained, that no one is really safe from a Hoover because we're dealing with a person that is actually mentally, they have the emotional intelligence of a child. So I explained that whole theory in that particular video. But today I want to talk about their need to hoover. Now we know that narcissists typically do not take accountability for anything. That's just who they are. It's ingrained in the disorder. For them to take accountability for something means that they are less than perfect, which means that they are flawed, which means that, okay, I adopted, this is what the narcissist is saying, they basically abandoned their true selves and adopted this whole false self so that they did not have to see themselves as being flawed. So the whole thing works together. So they think they're perfect. They walk around as if, everyone else needs to take accountability for everything that they do and also everything that the narcissist does as well. But I have to give you this today, and that is the fact that this right here is the narcissist in a sad way. This is their accountability. This is actually them. Watch this. Taking accountability for what they did. What did they do? Well, if you're listening to this video, chances are, or if you're listening to this audio, chances are they lost you. You are the one that got away, whether they did the discarding or whether you did the discarding. Either way it goes, you have been separated from the narcissist. You're going on your way and the narcissist is going on their way. This need to hoover is a checkmate. Watch this. Sobering reality for the narcissist. They lost a good thing, y'all. They did. So when we look at the whole process of the hoover, what actually goes in, what the narcissist actually does before they attempt to reach out. Yes, there is an arrogance there. Yes, there is a childish mentality at work there. Absolutely. But the hoover, the need, watch this, the need for the hoover, it is a checkmate, sobering reality that they messed up. It is their accountability system. It is what they use as damage control. Yes. That's what they use as damage control. They regret losing you as not as what we would think losing you would be, like, oh, well, we love this person. We don't want to live our lives without them. They regret losing you as that source of supply. Because guess what? The supply, especially if you are empath, super empath, it doesn't matter, light work across the board. If you provided them with supply, narcissists do not like to lose their sources of supply. Did they objectify you? Absolutely. Did they treat you as an extension of them? Absolutely, they did. And they expected you to stay through the triangulation, through the cheating, through the gaslighting, through the projection, the blame shifting, through all of the insanity that they presented to you on a daily basis in that addictionship. But you got up enough strength and fortitude, whether they did the discarding or you did the discarding. The situation is now over. So now they're left with the fact that they no longer have you. So the need for them and the action of them actually coming back to Hoover, this is their accountability system. What they're saying to you is that I messed up. I lost something really good. And does it make you feel good that they're coming back and saying, I messed up? Of course, we're human. We love them when in the beginning with no real expectations except to be loved in return, of which they never gave us. They gave us a form of love, which was false. It was attention. It wasn't really love. They validated us in the beginning, but that was only for a short period of time during the love bomb stage. And then it was over. So when we think about them coming back and hoovering, yeah, it is somewhat it will place a smile on your face, like you're like, yes, I really did give this person all I had. But in that smile even brighter at yourself when you can reject it and walk away in sound mind and body. Because accepting the Hoover is the opposite. They are trying to take your sound mind. And all of that it deteriorates your physical health, and your body begins to deteriorate physically from all of the mental exhaustion and the emotional exhaustion, stress, and everything else that comes along with these people in these addictionships. So I wanted to put this out there because I wanted you to hear what actually happens when these narcissists are sitting around and they're blaming everyone for everything that they have gone through. Everything that happens to the narcissist, they are professional victims. Everything that happens to them, someone did it to them. But baby, let me tell you something about this need to hoover. They may not take accountability for anything. Hello, somebody. For anything that they do. But their need to hoover you lets you know that they are doing damage control in their minds. And whatever that trash was that they were tinkering around with, that caused them, and there were probably many things in the course of the relationship that caused the demise of the relationship. Now they're sitting back and they're looking, checkmate, baby, because you lost a real one. Yeah, they lost a real one. And guess what? You make them live. You make them live with that decision. When I tell you, when the other channels we say, don't go back, do not ever go back. This right here, their need to hoover you, is their internal accountability system. As sad as it may be, it is their way of doing damage control. But baby, let me tell you something. You make them live with their behavior and the part that they played in the fact that the addictionship is thankfully now over. You've learned your lesson and you've moved on to higher vibration, higher frequencies. And like I tell you, change your frequency. We have to go higher. We have to go higher into a place where these people cannot, watch this, cannot exist. Not that they do not exist, because to say that they do not exist means that there is a possibility that, wait, they could start to exist in this place. Absolutely not. They cannot exist in higher vibrations. And this is why I teach you the strategies of raising your vibration, changing your frequency to a higher frequency. Because this is where you can stay out of the realm, out of the narcissist realm and out of their orbit, and they can stay out of yours as well. But yes, their need to hoover, because they are hoovering you, that is their accountability. As sad as it is, that is their accountability. That is them saying that I messed up, although they will never probably say those words authentically to you. They may say them in a apology, a half-hearted apology, just to get something that they want right then and there. But do they really mean it? No. But this need to hoover and the fact that they do hoover, oh yeah, they do that intentionally. That is the narcissist accountability. Checkmate is what you did when you left the relationship and you did not return. It was checkmate on them. And now it's checkmate on them again by themselves. They're checkmating themselves for their need to hoover because they played you. They took your kindness for weakness. They took your heart and wiped their feet on it, your mind and your soul. And now it's time for damage control. Make them live with it, y'all. Make them live with the decisions and the behaviors that they had. All right. Until the next time, as I said, strategy, raising your vibration, and let's continue to make them each and every day, every time we share this information and we keep another person out of the orbit of these toxic individuals, we are making the narcissist live with their decisions to behave badly and make them checkmate themselves. Until the next audio or video, y'all, you all be blessed and highly favored, and I'll see you on the next round. Much love to you all. Ciao.